And chat filter. All messages. Hey there, guys. It's Yo Ange. It's 11:03. Look at me, I'm on time. Weather has completely changed in New York. Completely. It's not hot, it's humid, not humid. I mean, it's humid because it's gonna rain. It's been raining. It's kind of rainy. It's that misty thing, you know? Again, no makeup Monday. It's what we're doing today. Whatever. We don't need to be putting it all on. Hey, Walt Money, how you doing? I actually did have somebody come by and said, hey, beautiful. And I'm like, well, that was nice of him. He wasn't like creepy or anything. He was just a dude. But anyway, yeah. And it's curly hair morning. Good morning, Ambrose. Oh my God. It has been a morning already. Like I got up, got my coffee, and it was like so much. Hey, Szabados. Hello, hello. By the way, we are on YouTube, vertical again. Sorry, guys. It's just easier this way when I walk this way, especially in this weather. Hi, Cheeky Chops. That's why I left New York. Horrible place, but in my opinion, but that's just me. All good. No worries, Cheeky Chops. Nobody needs to be, I don't care if you like it or don't like it or whatever. It's what it is. I get it. Hey, Fafo. Judy, good morning. It's been sunny here in Florida for years. It rains there too, mofo. Don't be trying to tell me that, because I've been in Florida and it's a damn monsoon. And I've also been there when it's freaking wildfires and you can't see your hands while you're inside because it's that smoky. Darlene, good to see you. Adriana, Treaton, good. Why aren't you wearing your white hat? Because there's no sun. Yes, he brought it back and it was not damaged. Listen, my son borrowed my white cap yesterday, and I was like, where is it? Do you know where it is? And he's like, well, I borrowed it because I'm washing mine. And I'm like, don't be doing that. Florida's hot, humid, and you know what? They have flying cockroaches. That's enough to make me not want to move there. Legit. The flying cockroach thing, I can't handle. Tarly, you're so good when you say hi to everybody. You correct me up. I always try to, but I can't. Hi, Marie. How are you doing? But, whoa, we're just going to go for a little walk in the neighborhood because I don't want to go super far and then be caught in the rain. That sucks so bad. It really does. I do have an umbrella with me, and it's in my bag. I have my big, legit, have my big freaking bag with me today. So, we will see. If a roach flew at me, I'd die rather than a heart attack. They call them palmetto bugs. But those bitches are big. They're like this. It's like a cockroach, but it flies. So, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? What does it say? Somebody streams tonight. Oh my God. Dear God. Please. Let's not get into that. We've already had enough of we had so much chat today. So much stuff. I was watching a streamer that I watch all the time. You guys know him. The other me from Las Vegas. He was on for a very, very long time this morning. Hello. Actually, you're watching from North Korea. Welcome in. Hey, Brian Davis, Lori Sue. Hello. Warren. Crazy. I know it's going to come up today in the chat. And we can talk about it. We don't have to actually talk about that specific incident, but I know it's going to come up. So that's why we're not going to do some big old walk stream. And also it's raining and it's kind of that. We're going to go get coffee and we'll just, we'll just we'll try to keep it light, but it is a very serious situation and stuff. This is New York, Mike Golden. How are you? Why? I don't know. Does that say Minnie? What city? New York City. New York City. Every time I say New York City, I feel like I'm in that commercial for Pace Salsa. New York City. Yeah, they make salsa in New York City too. Some of the best goddamn salsa. I don't know why, but that just comes into my head every single damn time. But yeah, so I got up around 6. My coffee was cold. I know Joe left it for me by my nightstand, but I had to remake it because it was cold and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't drink the cold coffee. It's official favorite. New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There you go. There's your song. Oh, Squigs, I'm struggling too. Like, I actually packed in my I packed in my glasses so I could read the chat, because I know it's going to be one of those days where I'm not going to be able to read the chat. I'm struggling, Laura. I'm struggling, Squigs. And it's like a misty day. Misty, nice and cool. I appreciate the coolness. I appreciate the cooler temperatures. I don't mind that I can wear a pair of yoga pants and not be feeling like I'm having a midlife crisis. You know. Dave Jeffries, good to see you. Leandro, hello. I love those little heart people. Those are always such fun little emojis. You know what I mean? They're super cute. Good morning, good morning. Looks beautiful, Ange. Hi, Sandra. Yeah, we got the curly hair. I think that's going to be my summer hair. That's my summer hair this year. I found this spray, which is supposed to be for curls or waves or whatever the hell you want to call them. Okay, and it smells freaking phenomenal. It's spelled O-U-A-I-Y. Sounds Hawaiian. But I love it. Bismillah, hello. And I just spray it on my hair, scrunch it, and it really kind of defines the curls a little bit better, which is good. It's not frizz, it's curls. So I don't like straightening it all the time. Arjan, good to see you. Hi, Daniela. This is the skies we got today, guys. It's a rainy kind of day. I've already been up 6 a.m., went for my walk. Argan oil, I can't use oil in my hair because my hair is so fine that, you know, I have white girl hair. I got white girl hair and it weighs it down. That's what it does. It's truly a welcome break from what is going on in the world these past few days. It's grounding, provides balance. Gets me. What does the bottle look like? If you look up O-U-A-I, Adriana, you'll see it. Hello, Hassan. Pug Stories, New York, of course. Trini D. Tuto World. Long time I haven't come on YouTube. Nice to see you guys. Good to see you. Hi, Zibby. My nails are not painted today. I actually just took off all the polish. They's naked. I took off all the polish and did a little, you know, regular. Hi, Pammy. Mason. Yeah, you have to look for it. There's a couple different things. There's one that's like they have like a, you know, hair lotion or whatever the hell they call it. And that basically takes the frizzy away if you want it to. And then that's my big thing in the summer is the frizzy. And then I found the one that's just like a really liquid spray that's supposed to help for curls. It's supposed to be like I don't know, one of those all natural, cost a lot of money kind of bullshit. Hi, West Cruz. Oh, West Cruz, why are you talking shit? Thank you, Darlene. Oh my God. We're not here. The only aliens I know are the ones that fly around in a saucer and are gonna abduct me. They don't even abduct me. They just scare the hell out of me. Nice view, thank you. I'm wishing you luck, Trini. Good morning, Carl Roth. Happy Monday. It's a great day to go out and I know, I'm kind of hoping that it doesn't start pouring on me. It says it's supposed to not really, it's going to start at 11, which it's now 11, but supposedly, oh God, here we go. Everybody, oh my God, here we go. Everybody, FAFO, and everybody going to be working overtime. Hello in from Russia. Okay, New York City. We're gonna go get a coffee because I kind of need one. I only had 1 cup this morning. I don't think it's enough. Oh, can hear the children screaming at a playground. My mods are great, Brian. They rock. They're amazing. They know what's up. They really do. Did he win any money at the casinos? No, we did not. Did not win any money at the casinos. But we did have a lot of fun. I mean, I only go to the casino just for amusement, entertainment. You know, I don't go there thinking I'm making $1 million. Would it be wonderful? Yes. Is it probably going to happen? No.
Nobody received anything, no.
Thank you, Lila's. Grammy, I can't read that. So if you could please always just type in English, that would be very helpful so we can all enjoy the conversation. Thank you so much. Darlene. Oh my God. Look at it. It's Monday. People are going to be a little fussy and fiery. Oh, there it is. Sepsteria. I'm always worth that, Dutch. I'm always worth a second cup of coffee. You too, my friend. You too. But that was some crazy shit this morning. And like I said, as I know, everybody knows that I'm friends with Mark and stuff. Like, we've gone out there. I've met him a number of times and stuff. Hung out with him and Rosie. So all I told him is that please just be careful because people be tripping and shit, you know? Yes, everybody, do me a favor. If you guys like watching things of New York, Dutch Ma's here in the live stream. You see him right there. He is an official New York City tour guide, and he'll take you all over New York and stuff. Official as in he's literally licensed to do this shit. The dude knows history. He knows stuff. I don't know shit, but I know enough to be dangerous. I show you just me and stuff, but Dutch actually shows you things about New York City that you never would have known and takes you places that are incredibly super cool. So do me a favor, guys. If you are here watching, go subscribe to Dutch Ma's, please. Oh, look at see, nobody's sitting outside, but you know who's going to sit outside? This fool. This fool's going to sit outside. Thank you so much, Darlene. Here, let me flip you all around. Okay. Oh. Hi there. I'm gonna get. Oh, what? Where's your coffees?
Right up there.
Okay, thanks. I was like, what? All right. Do you have half and half?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a latte.
For here, take it.
I'm gonna sit outside, but yeah, if I could actually have it in a cup, that would be great. Like a real cup, yeah, like a mug. Is there like a medium, the larger one?
So for
Any.
here, we only have those.
That's
They're
fine.
the same
Totally
size.
good. Totally good.
You said a latte?
Yeah, with half and half, please. What's a Sepsteria latte?
Sepsteria latte is like a normal latte, but then it has condensed milk and caramel
Okay,
syrup.
can't do that. That's too much sugar. Thanks.
So you want that or no?
No, I want the regular one.
Okay. So just a regular latte with half and half. Okay, anything else?
That's it.
All right.
I'm going to sit outside.
Yeah.
You'll just pass it through the window? Mm-hmm. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, guys. We're going to sit outside. Because why? We can. Okay, we're going to move this one. We're going to move this a little. I'll sit here because I need another coffee. And this way we can, like, people watch and not get rained on. Just check the radar. You're good for outdoor brunching. I'm going to sit outside anyway, Dutch. You know me. I don't give a crap. I'm always like, if I can sit outside, yo, it's happening. In the mist, in the rain, whatever. Let's see, which way looks better? We'll see. We'll see if we get people coming this way. I know, I was looking at the radar too. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? Not necessarily, man. People, I don't know. Beautiful people. I would not recommend drinking coffee in this heat. It's better to stay. Guys, it's like 63 degrees, Pug. It's plenty chilly. It's not a typical. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Got it. All right, you guys want to see it? It's always so good looking. Look at this. comes on this cup. Look at that mug. I love it. Look. Look at that. Wait. Divine. I'm just going to say divine. Like, I want to steal the mug. Shut up. Don't say anything. I really do. I got to find out where you got these mugs. That's so good. And the fact that it's probably on an IKEA coaster is even better. I drink my coffee in the morning, then water the rest of the time. I do the same thing, Lila, pretty much. I rarely drink coffee after noon. I mean, it's 11:19, so I got 40 minutes to get it in. Anyway. Don't you love the shape too? I do too. And hold up the cup and little screen. Okay, you're gonna screenshot the cup. Okay, wait, I'm gonna hold it up. Wait, I'm gonna hold it up. There you go. There's the mug. Find it for me. Do your shit, Adriana. This looks like an IKEA coaster. It literally does. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it is. Hi, Patrick. Are you doing good? Go in search of thank you. I love that you do that. I don't think it's an IKEA. No, it's an Italian mug or a German mug. Who the hell knows? Somebody told me I think it was German. It's probably German and stuff. You drink tea and coffee all day long? You're like Joe then. Joe can drink coffee all damn day. Hi, Sanana. Yeah, they don't have very many of them up there. It's not big enough. No, I go back for extra cups, man. I always want the thing is, if you have too big of a mug, like I have the Jaws mug and I like to drink it if I'm in a real good mood for having a lot of coffee. But I want my coffee to be warm. Good morning, P Tank. Nelson, good morning. It is 11:21 here in New York City. We're hanging out at a little coffee shop around the corner from, my street. I'm just gonna have some coffee. I know, the bigger the mug, the cooler it gets. Good morning, Joseph Q. German monks are square, that's the one I can't. I like hot coffee in winter. You like ice? I sometimes wonder, you have a mug warmer. Oh my God, I remember having one of those. Those little, it's like a tiny hot plate for your coffee. That's what it is. It's a tiny hot plate. Now this coffee is not as expensive as the Hey Tea. Hey Tea is like $9. This coffee was like $7. It's a latte, so I gotta say it's a latte. Yeah, the Italians don't drink milk in their coffee afternoon. After they have anything else. They don't drink milk with coffee. You know what I mean? Hi, Octavia. How is everybody? I see everybody popping in here saying hi. Hi, Melody. People are just walking. Look, he's got an umbrella too. Got an umbrella. Everybody's got their ball. I don't want to wear a ball cap though, because my hair is so big right now. Lori Malore, how are you? U-Haul. I could not do a U-Haul because you know why? That means I have to move my own shit. Nobody wants to move their own shit. I don't. Guys, I'm not even moving. Our elevator currently is beeping in our apartment building. I don't like that because I'm always nervous that I'm going to come back and it's going to be on lockdown. And then I'm going to climb 6 stories on a bum frickin' knee. That's going to piss me off. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. Woo! We're going to watch. Best coffee there is always on the train. Red Rooster Coffee. Never heard of it. Super neat. I know. I don't think it's actually, we've been reporting it now. It's dumb. I don't know why it's beeping. I don't know what the hell is the issue. But I swear to God, guys, I've always told you. Italians have wine in their coffee. That's why. No, they don't. Strictly drink straight. They put a lot of sugar in their coffee. People don't realize this, but Italians do put a lot of sugar in their coffee. Hi, Jim. Yep, I'm from. This is New York. Seabass. We're in New York. If the world were a horse, India would be a. No. But latte crema? No. And olive oil. Yes. They do put olive oil in their coffee. That's like a bullet coffee. We can put butter in the coffee. You use really good butter. If you ever put real good butter in your coffee, and then you can put I have to put a complaint, like a sugar-free sugar. You know what I mean? It's delicious. I don't even know what the comment was. Lori, I don't even know what the comment was. Oh, garbage man. Garbage man. These people, sanitation. That is a job I could never do. Our New Jersey friend is going to take us to lunch and a matinee performance of Wicked. Oh my God, that sounds amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of dumb people out there. A lot of them. A lot of them. I do have good mods. I do. New York's not a shithole. Hi, Joe Maliga. This is on Amsterdam. No, P. Diddy. The neighborhood here is it's pretty calming. Darlene, you are so, that is a blessing. So glad for you. Let me tell you, I'm so glad for you. That's amazing. I know Adriana, Lila, Treat, they all working overtime right now because people popping in here like crazy. They are going to be. But yeah, this morning was a little bit off the charts. Good morning, Tanya. How expensive is it to live here? It's expensive, but it's expensive to live anywhere. Joe did this whole deep dive into like how much it costs to have approximately, I guess the average home now costs what, $300,000? I don't understand that. But we did the numbers on a $300,000 home mortgage. I think a friend of his has someone that bought, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It costs just as much as me living in New York, except I don't got to do shit. You know what I mean? Life is expensive. It's freaking ridiculous. It's freaking, it is absolutely insane. But you know, it's life. Yeah, CBS Smith, but you know what? You got to live in Texas then, and that's not where I want to live. I cannot live in the South. I know this. I went as far as Indiana, and that was too far south for me, so there you go. Unless I'm living on an island with a waterfront ocean view, it ain't happening because I don't think I could handle this. I don't know. I don't think I could handle that and stuff. Brian, me too. That's why we went down the shore yesterday. Instead of staying in the city, we wanted to be down by the ocean. I love to see it's so great. Yeah, no bugs, no heat. It's fabulous. Oh. Sea bath, but then you're still in Texas. That's the problem. You be in Texas. Nobody wants to live in Texas. I don't want to live in Texas. I am definitely not a Texas kind of person. That's the problem. Everybody, if you love Texas, fabulous. Because there are people that love Texas and there's people that love New York. That's just how it goes. Hi, Claire. Good to see you. Bane, Bird, welcome all in, guys. Welcome in. By the way, if you're new to the channel, this is Yo Ang, and basically I hang out and live in New York City. Usually we take walks. Today it's gonna be rainy. We'll go for a little bit more of a walk in a little bit. Hi, Lurie Charles. You said hi. $27. I'm a bum? You a bum? That's okay. I'll be a bum. I don't give a crap. You can get right back on the plane. You could have that barbecue shipped in now. Okay, Brian? You could have it shipped in. There's no reason to go all the way to Texas. Judy, you're cleaning your china closet? I'm cracking up. You're right. Why do we collect so much stuff that's supposedly precious? I don't collect that stuff. because then I gotta dust that. I get rid of it all. In fact, I had like, you know, some of my mom's china and all that stuff because the girls split it up. I just gave it to my sisters. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? Like, I'm gonna use it. Like, I don't even like the pattern. You know what I mean? People save things. I don't. It's absolutely just extra shit for me to keep around. I'm glad you like Texas there, Isaac. I'm so glad they're all living their dream in Texas. People living the dream everywhere. That's amazing. Christopher, how you doing? Yeah, I know. They got to have a lot of Texas pride, but it's hot as hell down there. My sister tried it for about 2 years, and she had to give it up. She couldn't take it. She said, that's ridiculous, man. But, yo, everybody go live your dream wherever you want to live your dream. That's chill. I don't care. I'm not here to tell you how or where or who or what to live. You just do you. For real. Yeah, it is hot. I can't do that. It's just too much for me, man. It's too much. You lived in Texas for 9 months in 98, moved right out of there. They called us the damn Yankees. Yeah, they have a very big thing about being north. Yeah, right, Laura? You have all that stuff and then you never take it out. So if you don't use it, what's the point of having it? That's my thing. If you don't use it, why do you have it? Keeping it to store for what? That's my thing. Why are you storing my hair? Your hair is also curly. Yeah, but that's the thing. If you don't like where you live, see, Bess, I'm not going to get into it anymore about that. But if I don't like where I'm living, what is the point of me living cheaply? I don't like it. That has to go to the whole thing of feeling happy or well-being. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, SOCKS, man. Okay, well, you're right. Jose, SOCKS. What the frick? People crack me up. They always got to be like, but it's cheaper. Yo, dude, I could live in the asshole of the world and I could be like, it's cheaper. But I'm still in the asshole of the world. Tell me I'm wrong. Darling. I know. Look at this. That is the smallest bassinet I've ever seen. Like, that bassinet is so small. Like, so damn small. I can't. It's crazy small. Okay. So anyway, what I was going to talk about just for a little bit today, and then we're going to go for a walk. Just to kind of clear the air, get it out of the way. Died and kids moved away. All this crap just collects dust, Judy. It does. It does. It does. Well, you know what? Seabass is cool, but like you picking sides on blah, 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 I'm right, you're wrong. That is just absolutely childish and ignorant, but that's okay. You can be ignorant in your own pants. I don't care. What's rent like in the a-hole of the world? You guys know me. I am not going to be like all PC and bullshit like that, you know? I'd be like, fuck, I don't want to live in the asshole of the world. Well, that means you see, that just means that you are a delicate flower and you don't know how to act to people. You can't just walk away. Let me tell you, a New Yorker, you'll give them a face. You don't even look. You don't make eye contact. You don't even look in their direction. You just keep walking. Let them harass you. That's fine. Let them do it. Who gives a fuck? Nobody cares. Nobody's got time for that shit. Right, Miss Niecy? You just keep walking. You keep doing your shit. You know? You don't engage. That's the whole point. You don't engage. Hi there, surfboard. Hi, kids. I know there's a lot of children here today. A lot of oh, this is the cutest little Pomeranian. Oh my God, guys. Look at him. Oh, what a peanut. What a little peanut. What a freaking peanut. No manners in the north? I don't know. You guys call them manners. We call it real life. You know, I'm not fake. That's what it is. You guys can say, oh, they don't have manners. No, we just tell you like is. We just tell you the shit. Okay, so get a grip, put your underwear back on, put your big girl panties on, man. Oh my God, Southern hospitality. I could laugh all fucking day about that. Shut the fuck up. That's called being fake. Anyway, moving on. I'm laughing. I'm cracking up. Yo, Seabass, it's all about you, but that's okay. We're going to go on. So anyway, I woke up this morning, got on my live stream. Not on my live stream. I got on YouTube because I like to see, there's live streamers I follow in the morning, and I always have them all pop up. Like I watch Walking Commuter because he goes for a walk in New York. He's usually like crossing a bridge, walking a whole neighborhood, because that's what it's called, the Walking Commuter. He's walking to work or whatever, right? I know, for real. We are tough, that's right. Right, CC Cat? Oh, damn, what's with the, come on, man. Ambulance. You can't get by a truck. Cisco, you gotta move. Swear to God, people, get the hell out of the way. But anyway, so I'm up there. I know it's only like 62, 63 degrees right now. So to me, it's comfortable. It's a little chill, but I can handle it. It's nice to your face than stab you in the back. I lived there 8 years. I know, Lori Sue, it's crazy. But so I'm having my coffee, and then I see one of the live streamers that I follow and I'm friends with. Like, I'm literally friends with them. When you break bread with somebody, stuff like that, you know, hung out with them for a long time, stuff, you know what I mean? Like, that's a friend. I consider a friend. If you've been to their house, things like that, you know them a little more personally, you're a friend. So his name is Mark. He's the other me in Las Vegas. He was live. And I'm like, yo, they're 3 hours behind us. You know what I mean? And so this is at like 7 o'clock, 7:30 in the morning. Yeah, probably like 7 o'clock. So I went for a walk. I know, right? Right, Cece? And I'm like, yo, if it's 7 o'clock, it means it's like 4 a.m. where he is. And I'm like, what the hell is he doing live at 4 a.m.? And then I read the title, and I'm on the East Coast. I'm in New York. You saw about the same time and went in, Warren. Yeah, I saw you in there. And he has a large following, and he live streams from Fremont Street. He does, stuff in and around Las Vegas, because that's where he's from, and that's where he lives. I don't know. I don't like when people say they're from or where they live. I kind of put them both together. Saying where you're from, in this kind of age, saying where you're from, like some people take that as where you were born, like where you popped out your mom and stuff. But I'm like where you're living, okay? It's not like I'm transient or anything like that, but I've been living in New York for 11 years now. So I say, where are you from? I say New York. People get it twisted and go, you didn't say you're from Michigan? No, I didn't say that's where I'm from Michigan, because I really don't associate Michigan as part of me, anymore. I haven't lived in Michigan in I don't know how many goddamn decades. Probably 30 decades. So why would I say I'm from Michigan? You know what I mean? It's like, it's a thing. But anyway, whole nother side chatter. But anyway, he was on, and I'm like, that means it's like 4:30 a.m., 5 o'clock in the morning in Las Vegas. Yep, the mods have been busy. Yeah, it's going to be a busy day. It's going to be a busy day. I just know it's going to be a busy day. That's just how it is. It's Monday. People haven't had enough caffeine. I might have to get another one of these because they're really good. I'm going to be jacked up. But anyway, he was live because this big incident had happened. It's very unfortunate. 2 people lost their lives and stuff so far. I mean, that's all I've heard. 2 people have lost their lives out there. To all that complain about the camera, you stick the camera in your face and get them upset even more. I know, for real. And saw it happened. I haven't slept yet. I stayed up. See, I know, baby. I'm just talking about it because I get a lot of questions. I get a lot of comments. I even get emails sent to me about safety. And it was an incident where it was basically a YouTuber live streamer against another YouTube live streamer. And one side of them lost their lives. And it was due to gun violence, and it was all caught on a live stream. It was very unfortunate. It was very, The videos are circulating. It's going to be circulating. I get people commenting all the time. No rain, Ange, until tomorrow. Okay, that's good. And yeah, very sad. And it was I'm going to say, isolated. It was like a rivalry, isolated incidents, but it is violence. You know, people. I mean, honestly, it could be like any industry. And what you have to understand, what I'm thinking is, I look at YouTube as like a workplace. Okay. It's like, yeah. And if you don't watch any Vegas live streams or Vegas people, Carl, we don't talk Trump. Okay. But you probably would never know. Okay. Unless it came across on a news story. I think it was on Good Morning America. I think it was on a couple of other ones that are national and stuff. But I do know and follow a number of different people from all over the world, and quite a few from Las Vegas, because it's like I kind of consider Las Vegas as like the Times Square of the West. Okay, you can say that. I don't care if you say God bless. You can say that, darling. It's fine. He can say that. That's fine. You don't have to even time him out. That's not political. It's just saying he's saying God bless America and God bless the president. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Living in the most dangerous city. I don't know what you can say, dangerous city. That's like a statistic. You know what I mean? And stuff. This wasn't just it wasn't random violence. It was targeted and stuff. And it was it's just all over stupid shit. It's all over stupid shit. And like I said, you know, people have asked me about, how are you safe in New York City? Don't you feel like people are going to stream snipe you? Don't you feel like they're going to SWAT you? And swatting is like when they come up there and they make phone calls to the police saying you're doing police on you. A bunch of egos. No, it's, darling, don't even worry about it. I'm just letting you know. It's when they start saying crazy stuff about like immigrants and stuff, that's fine. We don't go there. But God bless America isn't, you know, it's fine. Without saying the name, that account was terminated by YouTube. Which one? The one that was involved? Yeah, Mark's been swatted. Thank you, Tiana. My hair it's called rainy day hair, and I don't care. I don't care, rainy day hair. I don't care hair. The doer, okay. It was, because last I looked before I left the apartment, before I left my computer, I saw that it was still up and stuff. But I mean, the other one is still there too. The one that was the victim in the incident, the one that, you know, it was terrible and stuff. But yeah, it's a thing. Like I've said, I've always talked about this. Like the thing I was going to say, what I'm trying to say is toxicity, negativity, drama. This incident should never have happened, of course. Nobody wants violence on, you know, people or anything like that and stuff. And I'm never a proponent of any kind of violence, you know, either with fists or guns or anything like that. It doesn't basically give you anything. You get nothing out of it. And then when people, honestly, like on YouTube, on social media, on TikTok, even Facebook, Instagram, whatever, you know, those feuds, the drama channels, I don't get it. You know, it's ridiculous to me there. It's absolutely like, they feel like people that do this kind of stuff, that's okay. You don't have to understand what I'm talking about. When you do drama and you target other people, other channels, and it's just drama, you're effing with the dark side. Yeah, to be caught on video. You know, you're effing with the dark side. And I've used to watch people that would do these kind of things. And I'm talking ages ago. Years and years and years ago. I'm talking over 5 years ago. And then I realized how negative it was. And that it was just all bullshit. You know what I mean? No, I'm not, Chris. Not even close. Thank you, Ladybug. Something happened this, you know, early in the morning on Sunday in Las Vegas, where one YouTuber, attacked another, and it resulted in 2 people losing their life. Oh, you know what? I don't care. Think I'm so smart. You must be dumb. You know what? I am smart because I turned on subscribers, and you had to subscribe to actually make that comment. I'm damn smart. But when these YouTubers do, or people, or content creators, I'm gonna say content creators, do these things on drama, like some of them, I swear to God, they don't understand what they're messing with. They think it's all, some people think it's fun and games, and they forget the reality of life and that you don't know the other person who you could be effing with. And that's some crazy shit, you know. And I watched the video, I watched the content on different things just to kind of get an idea of what was happening and occurring. I looked at the other channel and stuff, and I'm like, oh man, this just went, like, they didn't realize. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, yeah. Like, they didn't realize maybe who they were really dealing with and stuff. And it's a very sad story and stuff, but that's why I honestly do not do the drama. If somebody I don't like, or I don't get along with, or I don't think they're a good positive thing, it's like, you know what? They don't exist to me. I don't mention their name. They can use my name in a million freaking things, and I will never, ever mention it. I will never mention their name. And they went after me. I'm telling you, I was part of a community and stuff. And like I said, this was years ago before I really got and stuff and everything. And I'll never mention who they are. But I decided that don't fuel it. Don't fuel it. Don't make content about it. Don't talk about it. Don't say anything about it, because they can say whatever they want. Make it make sense. And you don't know what the other person's going through or what's going to do it. Not saying that anybody deserves that. Nobody ever deserves that kind of fun. Nobody ever deserves that. But what if I mention someone without saying names? I mean, it doesn't do anything. The whole thing you have to sit there and talk to yourself about is like, okay, guys, me saying this does what? What is the outcome? You know what I mean? Good morning. You're hanging out your window. Did you browse someone's balcony? No, I'm sitting on the street. I'm being a crazy person sitting in a cafe. Yes, dear. I just sit there and think that. But I mean, the only reason I bring it up, because I get so many people that say, oh, you're walking the streets. Are you going to be okay? You need to watch out. You need to do this. And like, yeah, I feel like, yes, I do have my head on a swivel. Yes, I do watch around me. I don't start shit. You know what I mean? I don't start shit with people. I just let it go. Because there's no end, there's no good end point. So my thing is, like, you know, people talk, like, they were talking about, oh, YouTube's gonna stop this happening here. It's not YouTube's fault. Okay? I saw so many comments saying it was YouTube's fault. And I was like, come on, man, it's not YouTube's fault. It's not TikTok's fault. It's not anybody's fault. It's just like it's nobody's fault, you know, that people walk into anywhere else and do something absolutely insane. Tiana, you have a question. You can ask it. I don't know if I'm going to answer. Yeah, stay away from negative energy. Nobody's perfect. Absolutely. You try to stay away from the negative energy. You got to sit there and think, and what positive can come out of that? You know, nothing. Hi, Liz. How are you? So, like I said, I feel like I am safe because people ask that all the time. People engaging in stupidity. Yeah. And just taught me not responding is the best response. Let me tell you, there's some funny shit that happens when you don't respond. You all know this. It's a little bananas because you just see it all unfolding and you're like, where's my popcorn? You know? You to pretend to be negative, Lupe, and say, just kidding. No, I'm not saying I'm Miss Polly Positive here. Yeah, the block button is your friend. The silence is very powerful. Who cares if they disrespect me? I don't give a F. Who cares? I don't care if somebody insults me, disrespects me, because you know what? They don't live my life. And that's what I say, Tiana. I used to get very upset about it, but I would keep it and I would talk to people that I know personally. I would never put it on there. And I knew people that actually, they have channels now. And they were the ones that were sitting there talking about it and going live and talking about all their shit. And, oh, this person did that and that person insulted me and disrespected me. What did it get them? Nothing. It made them look like a crazy person. And that's the thing. That's the thing. It makes you look absolutely out of control. But if you say nothing, if you don't address it, that's what's powerful. Didn't matter what other people thought. They didn't pay. Exactly. They don't pay my taxes. They don't live my life. They don't get me my cup of coffee. They don't do anything. They have no effect on my. They can say, and I've always said this, after I had to learn a very big lesson those number of years ago, what other people are talking about you. If somebody's having a conversation about me and I'm not involved in that conversation, like involved, it's not my business. If this is if, you know, dipshit Debbi is talking to sassy Sally about Yo Ange, well, that's a conversation between dipshit Debbi and sassy Sally. Yo Ange is not involved. Not my business. Swear to God. Disrespect. That's some bullshit. Disrespect. Oh, they disrespected me. Shut up. Who said that you had this such and such level of respect? You know what I mean? Friend who does streaming there is a good lady, always compliments her friends who stream. Very mature way to do that. She ignores the bullshit. Yeah, you just ignore that bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. They already got to you to this day. You wouldn't be talking about. No, I'm talking about this because people are always commenting to me. You may not always see those comments on my streams because I will remove them. But I get so many, so I know a lot of people that watch this. I know, this cup is everything, right? This cup is so much. It's so much. I want this cup so bad. I need to find, I'm gonna, since it was on there, I'm gonna take a picture of it. You guys take a picture. I'll go back to my thing and take a picture of it. I'm gonna actually now get walking because why not? Come on, flip around. Yeah, live streaming is always gonna capture everything. I can't take that cup home, Patrick, because then I'd have to afford bail to get out. And my whole bail would be all based on I stole a cup. Yeah, and I would need a lot of money to get myself a. Sometimes they let you know, Gizmo. I will just go find where it's from and get the ones I want. Because maybe I want a different color. You know what I mean? You know too, but I can't charm him. Give me the cup. Like, dude, this cup is so beautiful. I can't. I stole a cup. I need bail. We can't be having that kind of shit happen, guys. Let's go take the cup inside because I can't leave it out here. Somebody else will steal it. Oh, God. How am I going to do this? I got to open the door? I got to open the door. Oh, man. I usually have Joe to help me. Okay, hang on. All right, that was skill. We'll just put it up here. There they go. All right, let's take a walk. Because I needed to sit because I need to drink my coffee, but also to let the rain pass. Because we don't need the rain. Let's all say, let her have the cup. She loves it. It gets my sound. Oh my God. I like cool coffee cups. I will go see if I can find that cup online because it's the second time I've seen it and now I really, really want one. Ron, you can't wait to say I'm here to bail out Yo Ange. I know. You love this weather and sunshine? I like the weather because it's cooler and it's just like a sleepy day. You know? I do. It's nice. It's a little chill. It's got a good vibe. Let's go walk over to the park a little bit. How about that? Oh, damn. Look at this whole thing going on. Oh, FedEx man, please don't run me over. What is New York like, Tiana? It's New York. There's no other way to describe it. New York is a very vibrant, big city. Always people around. I don't know who that is, Deck. Who's that? Monkey Ark. Monkey Ark, okay. Y'all got some crazy names. Let's just say, what is New York like? I've lived in many other Midwest cities. And New York to me feels the most home. Like we came back from just a weekend. We just stayed overnight in Atlantic City. Dealt with traffic coming back. Usually a 2.5 hour drive. Yeah, that's fine. Make sure that my knee brace is in the right spot. Sorry, guys. No, I've already left it. And, you know, we got stuck in traffic. Normally it takes 2.5 hours to drive from Atlantic City. That's how far away it is. It took like 5 hours to get home yesterday. And I'm telling you, once we got on the island, which is got in the city, Manhattan, I was like, oh my God, why does it still feel so much more civilized here? Because I literally feel like sometimes when I'm out of the city that, I don't know, people be tripping. Traffic's insane. People, it's like the Wild West out there. For real. I know people who go in the office building and they take a roll of toilet. I knew people who do that too. I knew people who took a lot more from that. They would take all the office supplies, you know, that little tiny thing. They would take all the pens, the papers. They start taking staplers, scissors. Hell, people would even take monitors. Oh, Second Amendment. Yeah, I'm not here to talk about the Second Amendment with the gun violence. Guns are going to be used for what they're supposed to be used for. And if you don't know what the purpose of a gun is, that's what it's used for. I'm not saying to get rid of any of that. That to me is absolutely, a gun is going to be a gun. You know, that's what it is. This has nothing to do with that. What part of India? This is not India. If you think this is India, oh, what the hell? Somebody ripped through that garbage bag already. It's garbage day, guys. It's not like the garbage people on strike. This is just a normal amount of garbage that accumulates in one day in New York City. That's what it is. They got to throw it all out here so the garbage man will come and pick it up. You're going to change your name to Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I love that. You changed your from a home invasion, changed your opinion on that right away. Hi, Elvis. Our country is based on certain things. And it's one of the reasons why our country is so singular. So, you can't be banning everything and then still want the same country that you live in. It doesn't work that way. If that's what Fafo's basement would look like. Listen, Treat 99 would like to have 1 million garbage bags outside of her house. For real. If you grew up in New York, you didn't know any different. We just kids playing in Bay Ridge. I don't even know what was said. Don says, amen, that's the truth. What, dude, I'm not in the fucking street. Calm down. Oh my, I know, right? That's literally your dream. I don't know, Fafo's gonna go do a Fafo Square Gardens one day. And he's gonna come home and his house is gonna be so clean. It's gonna have like nothing, everything's gonna be emptied. It's gonna be a whirlwind. We would just have to make sure it gets all toted away. We gotta make sure it's a Fafo Square garden from like, 7 a.m. to like 7 p.m. We need a good 12 hours. A good 12 hours. Ooh. We got the truck's already started up. It's lunchtime. Get your quesadilla and your burrito. He's got an A. 1-800-GOT-JUNK. I know. Vito sent me 100. Ooh, thank you. I know, you do need more room there, Patrick. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to refresh. Your son's on the Upper East Side. Oh, he lives on the other side of me. Yes, this is Manhattan. I'm on the Upper West Side. It's my hood. Okay, recyclables. That's what this is, recyclables. And let me tell you, here in New York, they take their recycling very freaking serious. I do live in New York. I've been living in New York City for just over 11 years. You can see us taking care of biz. Joe would be in on it too, trust me. Joe would be in on it too. He'd be like, okay guys. Joe would have the plan. He would be running the bags. He'd be running them to the dump. So when Fafo got home, he would see no evidence. We would just remove it all. That's all you ask. No. Joe could not find anything because you know why? He would look at me and I would go, throw it away. That's what he would do, Lori. He would say, he would think he'd find anything, and then I had to go, no. I can see Joe running it to the back of the Jeep. Yes, dear. He would be. I'm like, this has got to go. Yeah, I would not allow it. It doesn't happen in my house. I tore that Band-Aid off for Joe back when we moved from the land of butter, the land of lakes, Minnesota. We had a big old house. It wasn't that big. I mean, it was big enough. But yeah, got rid of probably 97% of everything we owned, and we moved to New York City. Oh, damn, look at this freaking thing going on. Holy hell, that takes up more than half the street. Shit. What the hell are they doing over there? Where am I originally from? Does that really make a difference? I'm always cracking up when people ask that question. Where are you originally from? Well, you want to go back before I was born? Is that what you want? Where was I born? Before that, I was born in Michigan. But I've lived throughout the Midwest. Just because of circumstances. And now we're here in New York, so. Most common car in New York? I don't know. Taxi? An Uber? You think I know cars? I don't even know cars, guys. So many cars look the same now. Like they're not even, like cars don't even have a singular look barely. In fact, car manufacturers are bringing back cars that had the singular look because they realized all the other cars suck. And when companies start calling their cars like letters and numbers, I could care less. real. Look at all that construction going on. Like, damn. That's some crazy. Central Park West. The dude was smiling. He was laughing. The guy in the truck. I did enjoy AC. It did. It took us like 5 hours to get home. 5 long hours in the car. Thank God Joe and I like each other. Yes, right in front of me, that is Central Park. This is how close I am to it, guys. I love it. I love where I live. I live between two of the most amazing New York City parks, between Riverside and Central Park. I always say Central Park is my front yard and Riverside is my backyard. That's how it is. Let's go in Central Park and see what's going on. Ooh, it looks so green because of its overcast skies. Oh, the green is gonna be popping. Good afternoon, Jacqueline. Look at this. This is Central Park. Amazing. Completely man-made. Like, all the little windy paths and everything. Everything has been done in a certain way. You like Riverside a lot better? I love Riverside. I think it's a very, what do you call it? Like, it's a wonderful park, but very few people realize how wonderful it is. West End and Riverside are for rich people? No. There's a lot of non-rich folk that live here, such as us. We are not rich. We are not rich. Hi, Oscar. Definitely not rich. We're going to take this way, because then we'll walk up and go back out. It is a great place to meditate. Hi, Tyson. It looks like a botanical garden. It kind of does look like a botanical garden. You're absolutely right. It really does. It's an amazing place. So much stuff happens here in New York. And in this park, it's so large. You have a number of different bodies of water. You have the Delacorte Theater, where Shakespeare in the Park takes place. I can't wait for that to come up. I think it starts in July. But yeah, my favorite spots. And it's, you know what's the most amazing thing to me is that the way they have the park created, it's so surrounded. Hi there, Jovan. By trees, and it's not flat, that you just hear traffic from the street. If you get in the middle of the park, you really can't hear the traffic very much. But it literally does surround you in nature. Bryant Park is good, but it's not as good as this. Bryant Park is a park in the middle of the city, but it's not like a nature setting such as this. Central Park, Riverside Park, you hear the birds mostly. You have like the rock formations. You might hear an ambulance, like a siren we do now, right now, for that actually is fire truck. It's funny how I know that that's the difference. That's fire truck. You actually will know difference between all the sirens. There's so many playgrounds here for the kids, ball fields. Bryant Park reminds me of an outdoor mall. It kind of does. You know what? It kind of does now, specifically on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Yes, there's a lot of new people. Thank you, Roses. Hope you guys are enjoying. Yorick, good to see you. My mods are amazing. I cannot see all the chats that are going by because I have to walk and not fall over, guys. You know me. I'm a clumsy person. And I fully admit it. I would sit down, but it's all wet. Oh, to Gloria and Jerry Scorse. I love they do these. This one says, oh, this one is in Spanish. Cucara dia nos sigamos. I can't. I'm gonna hack that up. But I love that. That's a new one. You can tell it's a new one. Walk with the buddy. I always, at night, I'm not gonna be walking through Central Park. If you're walking through Central Park at 2 a.m., what the hell are you doing? Okay? That's the question. What are you doing in Central Park at 2 a.m.? For real, people. I have never been to Korea. I would love to go to Korea. We have a lot of friends that are from Korea. You want a bench dedicated to you, Patrick? Patrick, you got a basement, okay? That's all you're gonna get. You electric skateboard through the park at night? Well, that's cool. One, I would never be on an electric skateboard. As I just explained, I'm clumsy. And two, at night, I'm sleeping. Only people in the park at those hours are the crazy live streamers. Yeah, right? Okay, I should do it then. Get you a mafia block with your name on it. Here in the park, we get a lot of birders. People that love to watch for birds. Different specific birds. It must have rained quite a bit because everything is soaked. And if I don't want to dry the bench with my ass, we shall not be sitting on that. Oh, look at this dog. He's so cute. He's pretty. It's 1:11 in Korea. Holy moly. Oh, let's get us a little bit of a little stream here. How about that? This is the perfect thing right here. Yes, you can see Shakespeare Born Again. I don't know, Rhonda. Book of stamps is expensive now. What is it, like $60? Is it like 60 cents a stamp? I don't know. Something like that. This is a little creek area, little tiny waterfall spot. Oh, you can't beat it. Look at it. Did you see the ducks fly? That was cute. I loved it. You just wrote Patrick's name on Treaton's portrait. I'm laughing. Yeah, buy the forever stamps, man. I bought some stamps. I still have, I hardly mail things, but you know, we buy like 100 stamps at one time and be like, all right, those will sit around for a while. Just don't lose them. I still cannot find. I have another book of stamps somewhere in my damn apartment. Don't know where they are. I'm sure I'll find them in a couple of years. But there's 100 stamps floating around the apartment somewhere, unbeknownst to me. Oh, York, people feed the ducks all the time here. It's a little crazy. They also feed the pigeons, which is not what I want. Isn't this nice and relaxing? Calming? Oh, I love it. Like we could put a little sailboat right here. It's like the Friendly Giant. If those are from, I think it's Detroit. Little Friendly Giant, he'd go, here, we're going to put a little boat here. And we're going to watch the little boat go down the rapids. Woo! I know, I'm still looking for, I'm not looking for them. I'm just hoping I'll fall across them one day. Where's my picnic basket? I think Yogi Bear stole it. You used your last Forever stamp that I bought back when they first came out. Get out of town. Well, they're all Forever stamps now. No, I'm not going to walk all the way around because we're going to walk back up the street. Yes, he's smarter than the average bear. But yeah, a lot of people, a lot of tourists. Those are tourists. I can tell you that right now. Those are tourists that are here visiting. You can tell they usually travel in a pack, carrying backpacks, big bags, a lot of coats, everything with them. Looks like they're going to go camping, you know, in their way. Locals usually carry maybe one bag, a tote. They just walk in. Live streamers, they look like me. They carry a bag and have a gimbal in their hand. Yeah, that's what it is. You went to the Puerto Rican Day Parade yesterday? I know, no rain, so they say. They do. The stamps, I swear to God, I think they come with a cloaking device. I swear. Because I don't know where the hell the stamps go. And I try to put them back in the same spot. Nobody else touches the stamps because nobody else mails a damn thing but me. All right, quick little tutorial. If you're in New York City and you're in Central Park and you don't know where the hell you are in the park, this is how you can find out. The light poles. Yes, these things. All these light poles. They all have like these numbers on them. The W stands for what side of the park you are on. We're on the west side. And the next numbers denote what street you're by. 99th. We're near 99th Street. Okay? That's how it goes. Actually, we're by 100. But close enough. That's where you are. I know, it's like the keys that were in that sock drawer. For real. I went to the post office and girls should change me by 3 cents. The clerks always tell me when I go in that they don't have coins. That's nuts. What? You know what I get confused by? Now, when I went to the dispensary to get my lotions for my knee, like, they got to charge you an even number. And then they give you back change. I'm like, why can't you just charge me the number? Why can't you just charge the number that's supposed to be? Why do you got to charge me 50 cents more to give me 50 cents back? I don't know. No more pennies soon? Oh my God. I guess that's one coin I don't have to roll. In fact, that reminds me, we have so much change in the house. I probably should start rolling it. Ooh. A lot of Central Park Conservancy cars over here. A lot of that. Beep, beep, beep. Look at all those bikes over there. You don't miss them? I don't think I'd miss the pennies either. You know? For real. Half the time people aren't even using cash anymore. Okay, let's go. Use your debit card for everything, so my change jar is the size of a salt shaker. Bring your extra change and use to pay for grocery at the checkout. Just remove the slot and no! Really? Could you imagine somebody going into the checkout and then they have all this change? Like bags of change. Like I have bags of change. I have bags of change. Anytime I roll it, I kind of say, Joe, if he's coming home, like, can you drive me so I don't have to carry because you got to put it in a bag. And it's honestly like probably carrying almost 10 pounds to the bank. After 6 days without a beer, this Guinness tastes good. Oh, you got a Guinness right now. Yeah, you can use your debit card to buy stamps. Use the machine. The machine will give you stamps. They print them out. I usually go to the teller, you know, the employee, and be like, I need this many stamps. It's usually what I do. Hello, Dominguez. You traded her 5 $1 bills for a $5 bill. She had no more singles. We don't even have people that are at the toll booth anymore. We don't have people at toll booths. It's all automated. They got rid of it. They retired them all. They're doing something else, or they're collecting their monies. That's what they're doing. You use the coin machine. You don't care if they keep a percentage? Yeah, well, I don't have a coin machine locally, so I just go to the bank. That's the closest one for me. Just go to the bank. And then I just throw it in the account. You know, I do have to roll it, which is fine. It gives me something to do, I guess, when I'm watching, you know, my trash TV and stuff, or when I'm watching a YouTube video. Not that that's trash TV, it's usually not. But I feel extra productive. Every time you see New York, you think Spider-Man's gonna fly by? That or Batman. Or Superman. They base all those superheroes out of New York. Oh, we got people here talking about the plants. They're going to talk about the plants because the plants are so beautiful. They got to make sure. Hello, Roberto from Italy. They want to make sure their plants in front of their building are beautiful. That's great. Ooh, I feel drops. I don't know if that's from the trees or from the weather. I don't know. Cape Town. Is that Africa? You used to like throwing quarters in the baskets? I still say that on a live stream. Whenever we're live streaming and driving and we come up on a toll, I'll say, everybody get your quarters ready. Throw them in the basket. They take our money. Actually, I have to look up the whole thing about congestion pricing. I thought I heard someone say something about it today. I don't know. But I gotta look that up. Stamps are 73 cents each. Shut up. They're 73 cents? Yes, dear? 73 cents. I can't. Oh my God. I'm gonna be saving those damn forever stamps forever. Only use it on when needed. If I got 50 forever stamps, then that means I have 50. I only mail out one thing a month. That's the rent. Yeah, I literally do it that way because they don't need to get the rent any sooner than necessary. And I never let things like that have access to my checking account. Hell the F no. But, can I go? No, I don't know. I know everything is electronic. Pretty much a lot of things are electronic. But certain things, certain people, certain places, I do not let have access. I know, 73 cents and they never make a profit. Somebody's got legacy costs. Yo, that's some crazy shit. Well, I guess, you know what? People are mailing stuff less and less. They keep raising the price. It's not like we're going to be like, oh, sure now, let me mail more and more. Let me mail it more and more. Fafo sends you letters. Yeah. In fact, the only thing that we'll cut into is Christmas cards, holiday cards. Because for the past number of years, I've always done holiday cards. Not just for family, but pretty much for like the channel, you know, viewers, subscribers, members, you know. That might be cutting into the budget because that's some money. You're going to be able to pass them on when you die. Oh my God. That's what people are going to be looking for. But who's getting the stamps? Who's getting those stamps? Parcels are separated from mail service here now. Well, yeah. You can see your family members fighting over them. For real. Because that's expensive. They'd be like, these stamps were worth such and such. Somebody's gonna have to buy the other party, the other family member out of their portion of the stamps. Aiden, how are you? It is a cloudy, overcast, temperate day. It's like 65 or so here in the city. Hi, Rhonda. Yeah, I don't want the house. I want the stamps. The stamps don't have a tax on them. The house, that has other issues. I gotta fix that shit. Joe and I were talking about, because he was talking, like I said, he was talking about the average cost of a house today to purchase a home. And I said, well, here's the thing. If I was to ever move away from New York, I would want it to be, it would have to be like on the ocean or near the ocean or something like that, where I could be by the ocean. Like we have found in our lives that living by a large body of water is good for us. It's just our vibe. Doesn't make a difference. And he's like, yeah. He goes, well, I'm not going to have anything to do with the house. I go, I never said I wanted a house. I don't ever honestly want a house. I've done that life. No, I can't deal with it. I don't want the upkeep. I don't want to be cutting grass. I don't want to be raking leaves. I don't want to be fixing the furnace or worrying about anything like that. For real. That shit is all unnecessary for me. Not at this stage. You know, I know some people would love to have the big house, but I'm like, this is just us. What is the point? I don't want to fix stuff. I don't want to have to be worrying about it when I'm gone. You know, I go on vacation. I want to do the lock the door and leave. That's a really interesting haircut. Okay. Hi, Haas. That's a really interesting haircut. Didn't you think? I want a studio apartment, no room for Fafa's junk. Yeah, I just don't want a home. I don't want a house per se. Home is not a house. I just want someplace that has my bed, some of my shit. I can get dressed, have breakfast, dinner, watch TV, do some YouTube, and be in a nice location that I actually feel cool. Yeah, well, I know people like the space of a house, but then there's all that other shit that comes with it. You know? Hi, RFD. How are you doing? I just can't deal with all the other stuff that comes with it. And closer. See, there go Toronto, Canada. I mean, I love sitting by the water and just chilling. That's a whole vibe. Make sure I don't get run over by a bike. Nobody needs that. Nobody needs to get run over by an e-bike delivering someone's burrito. That's honestly what it is. Haas says agree. Apartment living is for me is ideal, especially with full service crew doorman. Oh my God. White glove buildings. I can't even afford a white glove building, but yeah, that's the whole vibe. I prefer the apartment living because I don't have to worry about all of the crap. That's just me. I hated having to think, like, every time something went wrong with the house, it was like, God, like a whole thing. Like, it was a whole drama. Oh, you know what? They just took down this scaffolding just came down because they just painted this whole building. This just got painted. That's wild. You can always tell sometimes. So they actually do work with the scaffolding. This building was painted, you can tell. Everything was so shiny and new. In a year, it won't look like that because New York beats the hell out of places. You want a beach condo? Yeah, that would be nice. Like I told Joe, I would love to go rent some beach house or something down towards the shore, down the shore. But he's like, yeah, but I go, I know. Why would I rent that if I can get a room for free in Atlantic City? He's like, exactly. I'm like, I know. The problem is with that apartment living is rent always rise, but listen, you still have to pay taxes. You got to be paying property taxes for the rest of your life on that shit. So it's not free. You're still paying property taxes. And some people can't afford the property taxes on their homes. You know, they get all excited. Oh, I own my home. But your property taxes be high. Is this going to change? No? Yeah? I don't know. I got too many cars. Okay, here we go. And the way home prices go, shit, I'm not buying a house at this age. No. Everything increases. Your taxes never decrease. And tell me that's not the truth. That's the truth. Nobody goes, oh, hey, my property taxes went down by $1,000. Never happening. I know, Rob Law. I was talking about it earlier. Because like I said, Rob Law, like a lot of people question me walking the streets of New York, live streamers, sniping, all of that crap. I get comments all the time, messages. So I kind of touched upon that a little bit. But like I say, don't be involved in the drama. Why are you involved in the drama? You don't know who you're messing with. Just need a 30-year mortgage. That means I'll be how old, Ambrose? How old will I be? Yeah. Ambrose, when I turn 60, I'm going to take out a 30-year mortgage. I'll teach him good. Exactly, Robert. I know. Yeah, when you're like 20, 30-year mortgage takes you to 50. When you're 50, a 30-year mortgage takes you to 80. What the fuck, man? Robert, I'm laughing so much. That's so funny. Like, yeah, stop the insanity, man. Get off the crazy train. Like I said before, this is just my opinion, guys. Everything's my opinion as it's my channel. Ooh, look at this parking spot. This is a prime parking spot. Look at this, hot numbered spot right here. Ooh, that's a big one too. $80 and leave it to the family. Yeah, they can take it. You're on your way. Get that parking spot, man. Oh, is he gonna go back up? He's like, shit, there's a parking spot. He's gonna back up all the way down the street. I'm legit thinking that's what he's gonna do. That dude is backing up to get that spot. You're like, I gotta get it. It's prime real estate, man. That's, you know you live in New York when you stop and go, that's a good parking spot. Oh my God, there's one up there too on the left. This is how you know you live in New York. Look at that parking spot up there. Holy shit. Joe, there's a parking spot on our street. I'm laughing. Parking wars. That could be a whole live stream thing. But you know, that would be like, for real, live my best. Let me walk. No, can't walk. I do not cross the. Look at, where you going, Mr. FedEx? Now you just blocking the street, FedEx. Oh, he turning around. I don't know where the hell he's going. Put some luggage or chairs there, huh? Okay, Mr. We gotta walk back over here because he's gonna run my ass over. This Mr. FedEx decided to go, I gotta turn around. Make the biggest U-turn. All right. He just made the biggest friggin' U-turn in the world here. That's how it is in New York, though. You gotta do that. You went to the 99-cent spot to get pizza. It cost you $1.50. I know. Cash hidden in your sock drawer. Yeah, it's along with my keys. That's where I put my keys too, guys. I saw this lady with a dog. She was staring at me because I was live streaming. I can tell. Look at that spot. That spot, I can't believe it's open. That's like a double spot. That's like doorman would be running for that spot. That's like a good spot. That's like a phenomenal spot. It's on the right side of the street too, man. Which means the correct side. That's what that means. Like, damn, that's a good spot. It's a good spot. It's a good spot. All right, guys. We did our whole skirt this morning. We got some coffee, which was really delicious. Cost me $7. That's okay. I liked it. It was good. You have to go to an appointment, 35 minutes away. Oh, good luck on your appointment. I know, people would fight. People would throw down. They would be tailgating in that spot. You know what I mean? Tailgating. But anyway, you guys, go have a good one. You know, this morning saw the craziness that's happening out west. You know, just remember, keep your peace. You know, keep it positive, all that stuff. You know what I mean. And yeah, it's just, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, keep it positive. That's what we do here. Anyway, enjoy your day. Even if it's raining outside, open that window, listen to the birdies, hear the rain. Have yourself a cup of tea, coffee, I don't know, soda, water, whatever you want. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.